Hello everyone, my name is Holly, and during this hour we will be going over household problems. So if you ever need to call a plumber or call a maintenance man while you are traveling or living in another country, it is important to understand a little bit about English to do that. So welcome. Hello Anna Carolina, nice to see you again.
Hi, Holly, likewise.
All right, excellent. And then we have somebody on a bike. Hi, Mikel. Are you the Mikel from the Basque country of Spain?
Yes, the same.
All
Hello.
right, same. Okay. Yeah,
How are
because you
you,
have
Holly?
a very good. You have a picture now.
Sorry? I,
You have a picture up. The last
it's
time it was just the regular
yeah,
verbling icon.
yes, it's
So,
a new one. Thing.
uh-huh. Excellent. All
It's,
right.
it, it's,
Hello,
it's
Natasha.
Hello, hello, Holly, hello.
It is what? Hi, Natasha.
Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can hear you very, very vaguely. So I'm thinking that
oh,
your microphone is not very close to your mouth.
yes, yes. I tried to change it.
Okay. Yeah, now it's better.
Thank
It's
you.
much
Okay,
better.
okay, nice.
So, yeah. Hello, Greg. How are you? Okay, his computer takes a while to load.
Hi, do you hear
You
me?
there? Oh,
Yes,
good. Awesome. Yes, you're great.
it's
Awesome.
my
And hello.
screen. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then we have, did I just see Paolo come in? Hi, Paolo.
Hello, Holly. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. Well, all these I recognize, so that's always nice. And then we have is that Louise?
Yes, yes,
Hi.
teacher.
And where are you? You are
Hi,
from Brazil?
correct.
Okay,
Yes.
awesome. Awesome. Nice to meet you. I think were
Thank
you in
you.
my class last week as well?
I think
Was this
has a long time I don't have
been a while?
joined.
Okay. Yeah, awesome. Well, welcome everyone. And hi, Aldona. No, Adela. I always confuse that in those two names, and I'm not sure why.
Yes, no problem.
Adela.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
So
Thanks.
you guys are from different countries and everything, and I don't know why I do that.
Yes, yes, but
So,
it's similar the name.
yeah, it just starts with an A. That's the only the only close. So, all right, excellent. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about household problems. And for example, first question, we have just kind of a warm-up question. Um, in my house that I've been living in for the last few months, our bathtub has not been able to drain. So we finally called a plumber, and this morning they fixed it. So we're all very happy about that. So what is the last household problem that you guys had in your home? So Paolo, what is your last household problem? Can you think of something?
Well, my last problem was my one of my lights turned down, and I have to change the
Uh-huh.
lights.
Okay. So the light bulb burnt out. Okay, let's bear with me a moment. Let me write all this down. Okay. Okay, so light bulb burnt out. I actually had that problem happen last week as well. Every single light in my room went out, and I'm like, what? So light bulb burnt out. Okay. And in mine, it was the bathtub would not drain. And okay, bathtub would not drain. Okay, so Adela, how about in your house? What was the last thing that you guys had to deal with?
The last problem was we we was cover. We were cover a terrace, same a porch, and when rains, the water is not so. Um, the water have inside. I don't know in. Sorry, I don't know the word. One
Okay.
moment.
So,
This is we have leaks.
oh, okay. So
Leaks.
the terrace
Yes,
terrace was leaking.
yes.
Okay.
Because
It's
the cover, the roof, it's not so good.
the
They yes, they are
leaking. Okay.
repair, but
Uh-huh.
I I hope I wait the next rain to see if the repair is good or no.
Uh-huh. Okay. To see if it was working. All
Yeah.
right. All right. In Aldona, I just accidentally called Adela Aldona, and then I thought I haven't
Yes, it's
seen you in a
kinda.
while. So, how about you? What was your last household problem?
Hmm. Uh, there was maybe it was not in the house, but there was a lot of snow, and I couldn't get out my car out of the garage, so I was supposed to shovel it, but I I didn't have the tool to do it,
Okay.
so I changed my car for the train.
Okay. So you decided, okay, I won't drive.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You didn't have the shovel to do it. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Excellent. And Natasha, what
Uh,
was your
it
last problem?
it was problem with electricity. I
Mm-hmm.
suppose that it was linked with absent electricity in our I don't know how to speak English. It's like in absent electricity in net, maybe net. So.
Okay. So the electricity.
Mhm.
Maybe did you have an outage?
Yes, our house was without electricity.
Electricity
Mhm,
outage.
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Okay. All right. And Anna Carolina, what was the last household problem that you guys had?
Okay. Uh, a couple of days ago, in one of the bathrooms, uh, the shower was without hot water,
Mm-hmm.
and I called the plumber, and it was due to air in the pipes.
Oh.
And yes, and yesterday something went awry with the engine in the sauna,
Uh-huh.
sauna, uh,
Um,
sauna, sauna,
well,
sauna, and
it,
then
uh-huh. Okay.
the and then it stopped heating. It's still broken. Um, I have to call someone
Mm-hmm.
to fix it, or maybe to bring it to somewhere. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah, okay. Now, as far as the pronunciation for that word, um,
Sauna.
well, keep in mind, I lived for over a decade in the country where that word originated. So, so I want to use the correct, proper pronunciation of sauna. Okay? How,
Sauna. Thank you.
sauna. However, in English, with regular native speakers who have never had a proper sauna, they would call it sauna.
All right,
So,
thank you.
yeah, my preference is sauna. However, normal native
Sauna.
speakers would say sauna. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, what should I say?
sauna. If you say whatever your preference is. I say sauna, and they don't look at me weird. So,
All right, thank you.
just say what you want. Um, Miguel, how about your last household problem?
Uh, some days ago, there was a power cut because
Mm-hmm.
because in Spain, these last days has changed the law about electricity,
Uh-huh.
and we have to change the device which measure how much electricity we spend.
Oh, wow.
So they were changing this device, and the power it was this power cut.
Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you. So, um, Kako, what was the last household problem that you guys had?
I had a light problem.
Mm-hmm.
Light wore out, and then the problem was caused by the fuse. Then I
Ah.
had
Mm-hmm.
to send for the electrician to solve it for me, and it was resolved fast, more fast than I thought, teacher.
Okay. I think it's called a short fuse. Basically, where the fuse just stops working, and so you just have to get a new fuse in there in the fuse box. I think that's what they call it. Yeah. That happened to me once. I had no idea what to do. It was my first home, so I was like, oh. So.
Yes. Then I bought some fuses because if it happens another time, I can easily resolve myself by myself.
Yep, I did the same thing. So,
Yeah.
excellent. All right, thank you. Luis, how about you? What was the last household problem that you had?
Well, Holly, I was living in another house. So before, uh, I have a leak in my ceiling, but I didn't fix it because I was moving from there. So I just moved in, and here I don't have problem yet.
Okay, so you had a ceiling leak. Okay, wow.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And Greg, how about your the last household problem that you had?
I think that was yesterday. My outlet started to make noises like hissing. I wasn't there. Yeah, my father was there. I don't know what was happened there because now the TV set is working. Yesterday the decoder just frozen for didn't work because it was frozen. We had to turn it. He had to turn it off, and we'll see. Maybe you won't burn the TV set and and the decoder from the television.
Yeah, you need to call an electrician. So
Probably.
hopefully that was just what we say in English, just a fluke.
Fluke.
A fluke, which is let's say a one-time issue, and it's usually unknown. So that's hopefully it is just a fluke. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks like we all have different problems, so this will be a good class for us. So let's match. We've got problems with the possible reasons below. So Anna Carolina, I did type it. It's right here. Fluke, F-L-U-K-E. I don't know if it's the correct spelling, frankly, because I'm not even sure if it's a proper word in the English language. My guess is it is, because I've used it all my life. But
did you type it where? I cannot see.
Right here. Right here.
Where?
On the board.
I cannot see the board. I'm just can see your picture.
You can only see my picture?
Yes.
Press on my picture. Down on the bottom. So you guys are not seeing the household. You guys aren't seeing household problems or the.
I press. I only can see you and your dog.
You're not seeing the worksheet?
No.
Okay, let me unmute. Or
What should I do?
Stop the screen share. One moment.
Now I can. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was making up a list. Nobody saw it. This is the list. So nobody saw this list, right? You just saw me and my dog. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so fluke is a one-time issue and it's unknown. Okay. All right, so let's go through the material. Thank you for telling me that you were not seeing the board. So let's match the problems with the possible reasons below. Number one, I have to do the laundry by hand. I cut my lip while drinking coffee. Water is dripping from the ceiling. The lights are out. I can't open the door. I can't turn on the laptop. I can't make cereal for breakfast. The toilet won't flush. So the problems would be it's blocked, the battery is dead, the cup is chipped, the handle has come off, the milk is off, the washing machine has got broken down, there's a leaking pipe, and there's been a power cut. So let's start with Paolo. Can you choose one?
Well, number 4, the lights are out.
Okay.
In my case, the battery is dead, I suppose to do, or there's been a power cut.
I think there's been a power cut or a power outage. The lights are out.
But I can't say the battery is dead because my light is broken, is finished.
If it's battery powered, so it depends on the type of light. So is it battery powered?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, it would be a power cut unless you have like a flashlight or something like that. So, all right. And Natasha, could you do the next one?
Okay, I have to do the laundry by hand. The washing machine has broken down.
Yeah, so the washing machine has broken down, so I had to do the laundry by hand. Excellent. Now, Natasha, have you ever had to do the laundry by hand?
Sometimes I do it, but I really hate laundry by hand. I prefer to laundry by washing machine.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mikkel. Can you match one of these?
I cut my lip while drinking coffee.
Okay. So while drinking coffee.
While drinking coffee, because the cup is chipped.
Chipped. Okay, the cup is chipped. So, question for you, Mikkel. Has this ever happened to you where you cut your lip while drinking coffee or something like that?
Maybe something like that, but not coffee because I don't drink coffee.
Oh.
But yes, could be maybe drinking tea.
Okay, drinking tea. Excellent. Excellent. All right, and Luis, can you choose one?
I can't open the door.
Okay.
It's blocked.
No, there's another one that's better. And it would be it's
Okay.
blocked.
The handle has come off?
Yep, the handle has come off. So I can't open the door.
Okay.
Or even worse than that, I can't open the door because the key broke in the lock.
Okay.
Has that ever happened to you, Luis?
I lost my keys once, I think. Was
yeah.
the closest problem I have.
Uh-huh. All right. And the next one, Greg.
Okay. The milk is off. I can't make cereal for breakfast.
Yes, the milk is off. They can't make cereal for breakfast. Okay. And what has that ever happened to you, Greg, where the milk is off and so you can't make cereal for breakfast?
I hate milk, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hate milk, so you don't drink cereal?
No, I don't eat cereal. It's I don't know. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't drink milk. I don't. Some in the past maybe cocoa, but that's all. I don't drink it anymore.
Okay. All right. And Kako, can you choose one?
The toilet won't flush. Letter G. There is a leaking pipe.
No, that's actually another one.
It's blocked.
It's blocked, yeah. You guys, it's really weird. I lived in Finland for 11 years and never had a blocked toilet. And in the U.S., it seems like we have blocked toilets every month. So I don't know why that is. I think they have superior plumbing in Finland or something like that. So
I think, teacher, is the I think the blocking is caused mainly by the design of the basin.
By the toilet, the basin of the toilet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, probably. But it was weird. I never owned a plunger in Finland. I had to buy one the first week I came back. So, Anna Carolina, can you choose one of the two?
Okay. The battery is dead. I can't turn on the laptop.
Okay, I can't turn on the laptop. The battery is dead. All right, thank you. And then Aldona, can you read the last one?
Yes, so I have only water is dripping from the ceiling. So probably there is a leaking pipe.
Yeah, most likely. Who knows? It might not be, but water is dripping from the ceiling. Okay, which of the above problems have you experienced in the past year? So Aldona, which of these problems, not Aldona, I'm sorry, Adela. Adela, which of these problems have you experienced in the past year?
In the past year, my washing machine has broken a piece. It's not very important, but 2 days I don't use that. The leaking pipe. Leaking pipe I have on the porch, on the terrace.
On the porch.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, thank you. Aldona, how about you? Which of the problems above have you experienced in the past year?
Well, many times I run off some products, so I cannot go on with preparing something to eat.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. So sometimes, oh, I see. You run out of products, so either the milk is off or the bread is bad or something like that. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. And Anna Carolina.
Teacher, sometimes when it is raining, the electricity goes off. I've been thinking about buying a generator
Mhm.
because of it.
Uh-huh.
I my battery was dead sometimes,
Mhm.
and what else? That's all.
Okay. And one thing we can say electricity goes off. We can totally understand that. However, a lot of times you just say instead of that, and I actually fixed my own English earlier. I had said electricity outage when really it's a power outage. So sometimes we have a power outage. So I want to get a generator so that can stop. So is what you would say. So Kako. Kako, what are the which of the problems above have you experienced in the past year?
My gas for cooking
Uh-huh.
ran out when I was cooking my dinner, teacher,
Oh.
and then I called the supplier
Mhm.
who arrived in 15 minutes.
Mhm. Okay. So you have a gas stove?
Yeah,
Okay.
teacher.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. All right. And Greg, which of the problems above have you experienced in the past year?
Couple of problems. It wasn't a power cut, it just all lights goes off because I forgot to top up because I have a meters and a special electricity key, and all of the rooms were completely dark, and the alarm start working because something happened, but I just didn't went to the store
Mm.
at the time. Um, Leaking pipe, and probably had some problems with locks in the doors because maybe they are older than this house. Sometimes I
Mhm.
think so.
Mhm. Okay, thank you. All right. And Luis, how about you? Which of the problems above have you experienced in the last year?
I think I don't have much, just except by the leaking, the ceiling leak. I didn't have no other problems, I think.
Okay, so the only the one problem. Awesome. Yes, because you just moved into your house, right?
Yes, my problem now is because the voltage is different here, so a lot of my things don't work here
Oh,
in
that's not
this
good.
city. I have to buy a new small electrodomestic things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, thank you. Mikhail, how about you? Which of the problems above have you experienced in the past year?
In the past year of every day, not every day, but I think that the most usual problem
Uh-huh.
is that I can't have cereals for breakfast because yes, because my love, or sorry, my son loves cereals,
Uh-huh.
and he doesn't remember that he lives with more people at home, and
Uh-huh.
he eats all the cereals that we have at home. So
Is your son a teenager?
no, he's 10. He's 9.
Oh, okay, so a preteen,
Yes.
so just as bad. So
Yes.
imagine what he's going to eat when he starts really growing. So,
Yeah, it will be worse.
yeah, you'll be poor. He'll eat you into the poorhouse, is what we
Okay.
say in English. So, um, Natasha,
Yes.
which of the problems above have you experienced in the past year?
Okay, I suppose that I have only one uh, so bad experience like a power cut, but unfortunately we have it often. And in this case, we not only are without light, but without heater too. And especially,
Mm.
it's very yes, it's very hard in winter
Mhm.
because our house quickly stay cold.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes. I've heard about that. In fact, I think a lot of people try to have like gas heat and electric so that they're not all so if the electricity goes out, they still have some heat. So,
Yes.
but not everybody is able to do that. So, Paolo, which of the above problems have you experienced in the past year?
I had a problem with the water is dripping from the ceiling because I
Mm.
have um, I have area outside my house that is difficult to protect
Mm.
against the rain.
Mhm.
So sometimes I have this problem,
Mhm. Okay.
but it's it, uh, it's easy. It is easy to resolve the
Mhm.
solution.
It's easy to fix. Good. All right. Um, All right, so now let's match the possible solution below to the problems in exercise 1. So we have send for a plumber, throw it out, plug it in, use a plunger, screw it back on, call a repairman, check the fuse box. Does everybody know what these words mean? Any questions on any of these? So everybody's fine with all of the words? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Greg, could you choose one of these words, the solutions, and match it with the problem?
Okay. Um, hmm, use a okay, maybe send for a plumber.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that will be for leaking pipe.
Okay, yes, for the leaking pipe. Perfect. Leaking pipe. Right. And Louise.
Okay. Um, the toilet won't flush. Call a repairman.
There's another one that's better for the toilet won't flush.
Throw it out.
No, well, throw it out the toilet.
I don't know. Could be plunger, but I don't know what it means.
Okay, well,
Plunger.
you don't know the plunger? Plunger, okay, it is. The
Plunger.
toilet won't flush. The toilet is blocked. Let me show you on Google Images what a plunger is. Um, okay, bear with me a moment. This is the thing that I never had in Finland, but I have one every time I move house in the States because of the way they make
Well,
toilets here. So
no,
these are
Holly.
very bad, by the way.
Um, can be it's just out of luck because the pipes. I
Mm-hmm.
think you are out of luck where you are living. Maybe they are
I
not
think so.
using the correct pipes.
It's funny. It's 3 or 4 different houses, and but this anyway. Yeah, this is a plunger, and this actually is this is called a snake, and I don't know how to use it, but I have people come to my house and use the snakes as well. So, but all right. So, Kako, could you choose one?
Throw it out with the milk is off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put bad milk.
Yeah, it is sour.
Yeah, that's a good one. Bad or sour milk. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And Miguel, could you choose one?
Check the fuse box.
Okay, and
This
what
could
one
be
that?
when there is a power cut.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely. All right, thank you. And Anna Carolina, can you choose one?
Okay. My battery. Oh my gosh. My battery. What happened to my battery? It's iPad. Plug it in.
Okay, yeah. So if you have a dead battery, you should plug it in. Very good. All right, thank you. And Natasha.
Okay, I can't open the door because the handle has come off, and in this case, I call a repairman.
Broken handle. Very good. All right, and then Aldona.
What have we got left?
We've got screw it back on. And then there's a couple more actually. So
What can we screw back on? The handle that has come off.
oh, screw it back on. You can also do that one too. Broken handle. Yeah. You can also call a repairman, but I guess that wouldn't. Well, depends on what it's like. I was thinking something different. Broken handle. Okay, and then Adela, can you choose? There's some more problems here. Can you choose the solutions?
What solution? Because are all no all are or another solution
Well,
possible.
this one, the machine broken
For
down.
example, call a repairman. I think is my washing machine has broken down.
Yes. Okay. Broken washing machine. Okay, and then Paulo, I think there's one more up here that might work. What would you do for the cup is chipped?
I think because dripping from the ceiling, so I call a repairman.
Okay. Okay. So a leaking ceiling. Okay. All right, thank you. And Greg, what would you do for a broken cup? A chipped cup.
Probably buy a new one. I don't think I will be trying to figure out how to put, I don't know, sticker or some kind of scotch tape around this place because it doesn't make any sense to worry about the cup. Just
All right.
throw it out and buy a new one.
Yeah, throw it out and buy a new one. I agree totally with you. That's what I would do as well. Okay, so question for you here. So let's start with Adela. Adela, when you have a household problem, do you try to fix it yourself, or do you usually call for help?
I like to fix myself. I like do I why do I yes no do I why do it self.
Yeah. Okay, so you like
yourself.
Yeah, you like DIY projects.
DIY projects, yes.
Okay, all right. I like the idea of DIY projects. I just can't. I don't have the skills. People have shown me how to use a hammer, but I don't really know. I can't do it very well. So,
My husband don't have the skill to the
he doesn't either.
DIY. No, they don't like it.
It's like a person has to be handy, and I am. That's the adjective to describe a person who can do DIY projects. And I can't even hang a picture on a wall. So I'm like, oh, I would love to remodel a home and make it pretty and make it my own, but I can't do it. So, so Paolo, how about you? When you have a household problem, do you try to fix it yourself, or do you usually call it for help?
I try to fix by myself.
Oh, do you? Okay. So you are also handy?
No, but I'm trying to fix, and I don't like so much, but it's necessary because it's difficult to call the people sometimes. So it's the problem is easy to do. I fix it, but if not, I need to call the man to help me.
Right. Aldona, how about you? Do you try to fix it yourself, or do you usually call for help?
Well, I'm an independent woman, so I always try to fix problems by myself, but if I cannot do it, so I have to take my cell phone and make some phone calls to more specialists.
Okay, thank you. All right, Natasha, how about you? Do you do it yourself or call someone?
It depends on the kind of problem. For example, I can screw bulb back on or plug computer in, but I cannot. Yes, but I really cannot do something more seriously. And in this case, I ask my husband to help us, or we call a repairman or special service.
Excellent, thank you. And Anna Carolina, do you do it yourself or do you call for help?
I am the same as Natasha. I can clean my computer myself.
You can plug that in. Those are the things I can do as well. I can plug my computer in. I can throw out a chip cup. I can throw out the bad milk.
Exactly, teacher.
Yeah. But for the serious problems, you call for you. Do you hire out? Yeah. Okay. All right. And Mikhail, how about you? Do you hire out or do you do it yourself?
In my case, depends on the type of the problem, but I'm not very handy repairing household problems. Sometimes I try to fix some house issues, but I usually create a bigger one. So
I've heard about people that do that.
I prefer to call a repairman than to win a divorce. So.
Okay. Yeah, did you ever see the TV show? It was really popular in the 80s, late 80s and the early 90s. It was with Tim the Toolman Taylor. I can't remember the name of the TV show.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Probably not. Okay, but he was a handyman who couldn't do anything. So it was really funny.
Okay.
My parents absolutely loved the show. So, Kako, how about you? Do you fix it yourself, or do you usually call for help?
If I have troubles with my computer, I leave it to the technician, and depending on how much it costs, I prefer to dispose the computer and buy another, buy a new. new one. But
Okay.
if it, but if it, but if it is, if it worth is um, fitting it, I then I prefer to do the service to.
Mhm. Okay. So for you, it really depends on what it is. So if you can fix it yourself, you will, right?
Generally, I prefer to give it to a professional to do
Oh,
the
okay.
service.
I
Yeah,
misunderstood. Yeah. So you
but
prefer.
but but
Uh-huh.
but if it doesn't worth the cost, I dispose it. I
Okay.
throw it away.
Uh-huh. Got it. Understand. So you will hire out if you can. And I always say it helps the economy. So when you hire out. Um, Excellent. Thank you. All right. And Greg, how about you? Do you do it yourself or do you usually call for help?
Well, I'm renting this house from the agency, so I cannot really do anything without their permission, but I have some problems that I need my brother to just come here and when he had the chance to be here and, you know, cover some holes in the walls and a couple of other things that, wasn't right. I don't try to repair my computers because Apple computers are too expensive to digging inside of them, so I usually limited to the software problems.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't, so
Yeah.
I don't, so I don't do nothing at all.
Uh-huh. So you just let other people take care of it.
But yeah, but I think it's useful skill to solve all of the problems in your house because you always need to rely on somebody. It's not the best option in life.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you weren't renting, if you owned your own home, would you do it yourself?
If I will own my house, I would probably try because my brother has many different kind of skills. He was type of person who always, you always thought, where is the old printer? And it was inside in the parts. So he always curious about things. He always tried to experiment, and but not me.
Okay. You were not the engineer of the
No,
crew.
I'm not.
Okay. All right. How about Luis? How about you? Are you a do-it-yourselfer or do you hire out?
Depends on the problem. If it's something easy, I do, but if it isn't, I don't.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. And for me, it has to be as simple as plugging it in, turning it off, and turning it back on.
Generally, computer things I can handle, but plumbing and things like that is not my league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and let's complete these sentences below using the verbs in their correct forms, and then let's form some questions. So for the first one, number one, I can't get in the house. I've locked myself out. So number two, let's start with Carolina. Can you do that one? Anna Carolina.
Sorry.
Sorry. No, I said your
Uh,
name wrong too. I said
no,
didn't say
no,
Anna.
because sometimes there is a student called Carolina. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I realized what my mistake at the same time, so not a problem.
Okay. I can't leave the house yet. I've, I've, hmm, I've, teacher. It must be written lost somewhere. uh, oh my gosh, I feel but teacher, sorry.
And okay, so you want to pass? Okay.
No,
Let's
no,
go
help me
to bear
out.
with
Help
me.
me out.
Oh, okay. Well, it means like, for example, if you've lost your keys, it's another word
Yes,
for
it.
lost.
I was fishing lost somewhere. Um, mislay? No. Land? No.
Yes.
Mislay?
I've mislaid my keys. To mislay means I've put it somewhere, but I don't know where I put it.
Thank you.
So you know it's there, but difference between if you lose something, you don't know it could be gone forever. But if you mislay something, you know that it's in the house, you know that it's in your room, but you don't know where in your room. So that's the difference between those. Okay, so Mikkel, can you do number 3?
I can have breakfast this morning. This is something that happens to me every day. I've run out of cereal.
Yeah. So have you thought about just getting a box of cereal that's only for your son?
It could be a good idea.
But you know what would happen? He would eat his cereal, then he would start to eat yours.
Sure.
So, all right.
Okay.
Number 4, Paolo, can you do that one?
I've I've spilled some coffee on my new carpet. That is a horrible stain.
Yeah. So there's 2 ways to say this. In British English, you would say I've spilt some coffee on my new carpet. In American English, we actually do not use the D. We would say spilled. I spilled some coffee on my new carpet. So, but neither one of them would have the ed sound. So I spilled some carpet or some coffee, or I spilt some coffee. So, all right, and Adela, could you do the next one?
I've accidentally left the fridge door open all day. All the food is off.
Yes, I accidentally left the fridge door open all day. I hate it when that happens. So, all right, and Greg, could you do the next one?
Okay, the kitchen is flooded. Somebody is lock the tap run.
Lock would be lock is number 1.
Sorry. Oh, right, I have it. Somebody's let the tap run all day.
Yes, the tap run all day. So let's work as a group. Take turns to ask and answer second additional questions about each problem, like in the example below. What would you do if you locked yourself out? Okay, so let's start with that question, and I will ask Kako, what would you do if you locked yourself out?
I will call the key maker to open my door. If it is necessary, I ask him to make another key for me.
Okay, so you would call, instead of a key maker, you would call a locksmith.
Locks?
Locksmith. Those are the people that make keys.
How do you spell this word, teacher?
It's on the board. Do you see the board? It's right here. Locksmith. I'll put it on the Verbling chat as well.
Okay. Because my connection has a delay, has some delay, teacher.
Okay, no worries. I just put it on the Verbling chat as well. So, all right. You're welcome. So, Kako, can you ask a question the same way? What would you do if? And then we chose some of these other: mislaid my keys, run out of cereal, spilled coffee. All these different scenarios. and choose somebody in the class and ask them a question.
Adela, have you ever misled your car key?
Okay, mislaid.
Have you ever mislaid your car key? The question is for Adela.
Adela, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It depends because sometimes I mislaid my keys, but my door is only one close, but not with the key. It's only I don't know, but you you close the door, but it's not possible to open to entry, and I open with a RX, a plastic, more or less.
Oh, so you know how to break into your car?
No, it's not my car. Is in my house.
Oh, you know how to break into your car, your house, okay, with a
Yes.
plastic card.
Yes, you can open the door. Sometimes I resolve this problem that because the first one time I called to the assurance, and after 1 hour a person when arrive with a plastic open the door, and I see the technique. It's a good technique to open, but it's not the key. Turn the key. It's only I don't know, but it's only close, but not with key.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you very much, everyone. It looks like the time is over, so I hope to see you all in another class, and I want to thank you for your participation. Thank you all later.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.